Strong demand and big rent growth have put the Boston apartment market in the best shape it's been in a decade. All across the metro, occupancy rates are strong and rents are surging. Welcome to Apartment Market Dynamics from MPF Research. I'm Jay Parsons with your Boston update. As we talked about before in this program, Boston is not a market traditionally associated with big rent growth. Over the past decade, prior to 2010, annual rent growth levels not gotten above even 3%, and the 10-year average growth rate was under 1%. But that's really changed in the past couple of years. Take a look at what's happened in that time period. Rents are up 8.1% year over year as of 2012's first quarter. And let's show you a few rankings here, starting with the national leaders for annual rent growth. As usual, San Jose and San Francisco are on top, 12.7% and 11.4% growth respectively. Boston right there at third place, 8.1% growth, just ahead of Oakland. And let's also take a look at Boston's top submarkets for annual rent growth. 5 of them topped 8%, with the biggest hikes coming in the urban core. You can see the Cambridge, Somerville area, 16.6%, in-town Boston, 11%, and 3 others above 8%. By the way, on the flip side, only 4 of Boston's 16 submarkets failed to gain at least 5% in rents over the past year, and those were generally outlying areas. Now let's keep it going. Let's look at rent growth levels cut 2 more ways. Here is product age. Biggest hikes came at the top of the market, 11.3% growth in the 1990s niche, 10.8% in the 2000-plus group, and that compares to hikes of around 6-7% in older properties from the 80s, 70s, and earlier. And one more for you. Rent growth by building height. The taller you are, the more rent growth you probably got. 10.7% hike in high-rises, buildings with 7+ stories, 8.3% in mid-rises, and 6.1% in low-rises. So there's the rent story. Let's touch briefly now on occupancy. The rate came in at 96.8% as of Q1. Among the nation's top 50 largest markets, Boston ranked 9th in a tie with northern New Jersey. Occupancy in Boston improved 10 basis points in first quarter, and it was up 100 basis points year over year. And now let's wrap it up with this. Boston hasn't slipped below anyone's radar as it's seen its apartment fundamentals surge in the past couple of years. And as deals have gotten harder to come by and pricier to come by, new development is becoming more and more attractive for a lot of investors. So we have seen a pickup in construction levels. Take a look at this chart here showing total number of units under construction by quarter. Now this isn't completions by quarter, but just units under construction at any point in time. And you can see that those numbers fell to as low as about 2,100 units in the downturn, but are now about double that, but still well below the norms of 8,000 to 10,000 units seen from 2005 to 2008. But of those units under construction, only 2,445 units are scheduled to complete in the next year. Certainly not nearly enough to meaningfully dampen apartment fundamentals for the Boston apartment market. We're expecting another year of strong rent growth for Boston. Look for rents to climb another 7% or so year over year. And that wraps up for Boston. So until next time, for Apartment Market Dynamics and MPF Research, I'm Jay Parsons. Thank you for watching.
Want more? Go deeper with NPF Research's apartment market reports. From a national level, down to individual metros, to specific neighborhoods, NPF Research has been providing unparalleled apartment market intelligence to the multifamily industry for almost 5 decades. Learn more by contacting us at 877-284-4938 or visit www.npfresearch.com and click on Market Reports.